All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all that Staten Island, our homebro Brooklyn. Back out with another video. This is my prediction video for the Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals playoff matchups between the Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers, and the Minnesota Timberwolves and Dallas Mavericks. Normally, I make them separate videos, but this time I decided to make it cover both those series in this one video. No, two for the price of one, or kill two birds with one stone. But anyway, let's get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, game one tips off tonight between the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. Of course, in Boston, the Pacers, of course, we know, emerged victorious over my New York Knicks in 7 games, winning Game 7 in dominant fashion. But they're going up against a different animal in the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum and the $300 million man, Jaylen Brown, the rest of the Celtics squad. The Celtics, for years have been there as a championship team. Tatum's rookie year, they got to the conference finals and lost 7 games to the LeBron-led Cavaliers. 2020 got to the conference finals and lost, I believe, 6 games to the Miami Heat in the bubble tournament. Of course, 2022, they made it all the way to the finals and lost to 6 games where their inexperience showed and, Jason Tatum didn't play his best. Then last year, 2023, they got to the conference finals and lost to the Miami Heat. They've been this unit that's been together for a long time. Tatum and Brown. Could this possibly be their year? Do you win it all? I don't know, but I do think they're going to win the series. With all due respect to Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers, I give them my respect. They're a very talented team. Tyrese Halliburton's a very talented player, but I don't think the Pacers are ready yet. It's going to be. By the way, this is the battle of Larry Bird's 2 teams, the Celtics and the Pacers. A lot of people don't know, or some forget, Larry Bird coached the Pacers in the late 90s, early 2000s. He was the coach when they got to the NBA Finals in 2000 and lost to the Shaq Kobe Lakers. And he was the general manager, I believe, when they drafted Paul George. So this is the Larry Bird series, got to call it. But I'll say the Boston Celtics will win this. I'll say in 6 games. In 6 games, I'll give the Pacers that much respect. Could they legitimately sweep the Pacers? Highly possible. But I'll respect the Pacers and give it 6 games. But I wouldn't shock me if it goes 5. And I have Jason Tatum winning the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, or known as the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Pacers will advance to the NBA Finals for the second time, or not Pacers, excuse me, the Celtics, pardon me. The Celtics will advance to the NBA Finals for the second time in the Jason Tatum era. Now on to the Western Conference Finals matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie have been an exciting duo all season long, a powerhouse offensive duo all year long. Of course, they took out the Clippers in the first round. They surprisingly took out the Thunder in the second round. Now the conference finals for the second time in the Luka era. They made it to the conference finals back in 2022. Well, Kyrie was on the team, but Luka and Jalen Brunson, and they lost in 5 games to the Steph Curry Golden State Warriors. The Minnesota Timberwolves are led by Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, the man a lot of people are comparing to Michael Jordan, and a lot of people propping him up to the next face of the NBA. This will be the battle of the faces of the NBA, Luka Doncic and Anthony Edwards. I'm tempted to go with the Dallas Mavericks. I'm tempted to just because, they have more experience in the playoffs, particularly Luka, and of course we all know Kyrie Irving. He's a playoff wizard. He's a one-on-one playoff wizard. Kyrie, played great in the 2016 NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors, and nobody talks about it. Kyrie hit the game-winning shot. Kyrie's the one who hit the 3 to give the Cavaliers the lead, and nobody talks about it. It's the least talked about series-clinching, championship-clinching shot in the history of the NBA. So Kyrie Irving by himself is why I'm tempted to pick the Mavericks to win the series. But I say that respectfully to Luka Doncic because Luka's a great player, very great player. He was an MVP runner-up this year. He probably should have got the MVP considering Ant-Man took out Jokic. But the MVP is a regular season award. As tempted as I am to pick Dallas Mavericks, I think I'm having to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards to win this series. Their defense won them that Game 7. They were down by 20 points, and they got back in the game because they were making great plays defensively. Ant-Man, he only scored 16 points, but it was his defense that helped them get back in the game. Rudy Gobert, Anthony Towns, all of them. Even though, now Luka and Kyrie are going to get there, especially Kyrie. The thing is with great offensive players in the NBA, offensive players are always going to get theirs in the NBA. What a great defensive player does is make an offensive player take more shots. Like, let's say Kyrie Irving let's say Kyrie gets 40 points on, I don't know, like what, 20 shots. It'll go something like that. It'll go 19 to 23, something like that. A great defender will have to make Kyrie Irving. Yeah, Kyrie will get 40, but he'll have to take 38 shots. You know what I'm saying? That's what a great defender does to a great offensive player in the NBA. Kyrie, Luka, as much as they are, I think the Timberwolves are going to win this series. You know, um, I'll say this might possibly go 7. I'm gonna say 6 games. The Timberwolves will win in 6 games, but this will possibly go 7. I can see it, but those are my predictions. Got the Celtics winning the East, the Timberwolves winning the West. Oh, and I have Anthony Edwards being the Magic Johnson Western Conference Finals MVP. That's my prediction, but those are just my predictions. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think we'll have a Pacers Mavericks finals? Do you think we'll have a Celtics Mavericks finals? Do you think we'll have you agree with me, a Celtics T-Wolves finals or a T-Wolves Pacers finals? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Tell me who you got winning the conference finals MVP, West and East. If it's the Celtics, who? If it's the Pacers, who? If it's the T-Wolves, who? If it's the Mavericks, who? Let me know what you think. Click the like button, subscribe. I'm gonna see you all.